Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 6 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan. My co-anchor Whitney Ward is live right now at Washington Trust Bank for our launch of Treats to Troops. We'll get back to Whitney in just a couple of minutes. But first, we are learning new information about why former WSU head football coach Nick Rolovich believes he was wrongfully fired. He submitted an administrative appeal to the university regarding his recent termination. KREM 2's Amanda Rowley breaks down what is in the 34-page document.
This appeal is the next step in the termination process for WSU's former head football coach Nick Rolovich. This is his first opportunity to appeal the university's intent to terminate. He will eventually have another opportunity to appeal directly to the president, who has the final say.
The appeal claims WSU's athletic director, Pat Chun, made several hostile statements to Nick Rolovich for refusing to get vaccinated. It also claims Human Resources determined Rolovich was entitled to a religious exemption. HR then told Chun it was considering approving Rolovich's exemption request with proposed accommodations. They included mask wearing, social distancing, and testing requirements. But the athletic department rejected the accommodations. It also challenged HR's conclusion that Rolovich met requirements for religious exemption. The appeal also mentions the university's review process for employee exemption requests was supposed to be blind, but it suggests Chun did know the details of Rolovich's exemption. Leading up to the state's vaccination deadline, the appeal says Chun questioned Rolovich's character, the sincerity of his faith and his mental health, adding Chun called him selfish and that he could expect to be fired on October 19th. According to the appeal, Chun suggested Rolovich speak with his wife because she had been in a couple different religions referred to as cults. It goes on to say Chun denying accommodations for Rolovich does not constitute a just cause termination under the terms of his contract.
Now, at this point in the termination process, Rolovich is on paid leave as outlined in his contract. Now, at this time, we have found no record of a lawsuit filed against the university. Reporting in the newsroom, Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
Two more of your day's top stories now. 6 dogs have died after a shed fire in Spangled this morning. According to fire crews, 7 dogs were in the shed at the time. Only 1 was able to escape. No one was at home when that fire broke out, and crews were able to quickly get the fire out, but the shed is considered a total loss. The cause of that fire is still under investigation tonight. Meantime, the search is on for a deputy fire chief who went missing on a hunting trip near Yakima. Jay Schreckengast went hunting near Cliffdale, a remote area north of Highway 410 in Kittitas County back on Tuesday. The Kittitas County Sheriff's Office did find his truck, and around 50 people are searching for the deputy fire chief from Seattle, including a group of Seattle firefighters. Multiple law enforcement agencies are also searching for him. A Big Apple typo is now fixed after the Spokane County Sheriff's Office posted recruiting ads on billboards in New York City's Times Square. One problem, though, the original ads were missing the letter G in the word Washington. These photos of the new billboards were posted on the SCSO's Facebook page. These billboards can also be seen in cities like Portland, Seattle, Denver, and Austin. After the typo gained attention and criticism across social media, SCSO quickly got the ad company to fix the billboards. Those billboards kicked off yesterday and will run through today, we are told. In an interview with CNN today, Spokane County Sheriff Ozzie Knezevich said it's important for them to explore different recruiting tactics. He went on to say that at the end of the year, the Sheriff's Office will have hired more people than they've ever hired, and adds they plan to have ads in Southern California next. KREM 2 has reached out to the Sheriff's Office several times today to try to find out how much was spent on the recruiting campaign and how many people have been hired. We have not yet heard back from the sheriff. We also reached out to Spokane County Communications Manager Jared Webley about the billboards. He clarified that while county commissioners oversee the county's overall budget, how the sheriff utilizes his department's budget is up to his discretion. KREM cares, and that's why we have several community-based programs to help those in need, and that's why every year we get treats to our troops. My co-anchor Whitney Ward is at downtown right now at the Washington Trust Bank to explain how you can help. Whitney?
Hi, Mark. We have worked really hard to make this as easy as possible for everyone to be a part of Treats to Troops. We are super excited that it's that time of year where this big event is finally kicking off. We've given you a lot of different options. You can contribute here in any Washington Trust Bank branch. You can also do it from home. But if you're going to come out to a Washington Trust Bank branch, more than 30 different branches here across the region, are participating. Every lobby will have a drop-off box just like these. If you take a look on the outside, there are lists of some of those most requested treats that have been approved and are perfectly good to be sent off to these troops as they are serving our country away from their families over the holiday season. We've been here for several hours today. Already people have come by dropping off wonderful treats. These boxes will be in the lobbies. They will be here during all regular business hours. You can drop off one treat. You can drop off boxes of treats. If you don't know what to buy for, check out that list. You can also find that list on our website, crem.com. Also, one of the most amazing things about Treats to Troops is all of these handwritten cards that have been created by kiddos, by families across the region. We had a bunch of kids here today in the earlier hours around 4 and 5 putting together these just amazing cards to be tucked into all of those care packages. They really poured their hearts into these cards and it shows. So if you would like to make a card, you can do it at home. You can have your classroom, if you're a teacher, have your classroom participate, and then you can drop them by to these drop-off boxes. You can also just contribute by going to our website, crem.com. You can also use our keyword and text us, and we'll send you all of that information. We've worked really hard to make it as easy as possible because we want our servicemen and women overseas to know that this community stands behind them and supports them, especially during the holiday season. So Washington Trust has just been an incredible community partner, making this event a huge success year after year. Also, the Fairchild Spouses Group Spouses Club has just been incredible. They're the ones that handle all of the logistics, making sure that these boxes get packed up correctly, make sure that they get where they're supposed to go each and every year. The spouses know how hard it really is to be separated, especially over the holidays. So they also know just how important Treats to Troops really is. We talked to one spouse about what being part of this program really means.
Knowing that somebody else has taken the time to think about our service members that are away from home and not with us, and we can't give them the things that we want to give them, that somebody else has taken the time to do that to help them is unbelievable. To know that everybody cares as much as they do for our members as much as we do.
So the bottom line is we need your help to be a part of this program, Treats to Troops. Again, you can drop off your treats in any of these drop boxes in any Washington Trust bank branch during regular business hours. These boxes are here. Or you can go to our website, crem.com. You can donate through the website. You can also find answers to the questions you may have about what to put into these care packages and what to put into these boxes. And you can also donate straight from our website. So go to crem.com. You can also use the keyword treats. Just text that to 509-448-2000 and we'll send all that information right to your phone. Live in downtown Spokane tonight at the Washington Trust Bank Branch, I'm Whitney Ward, KREM 2 News.
It's a fantastic initiative we put on every year, probably my favorite one we do here at KREM 2. As Whitney just mentioned, if you want even more information about this program, text the word treats to 509-448-2000. We'll send that link right to your phone. Whitney, thank you very much. All right, taking a break from the headlines for a bit to talk weather. We woke up to quite a bit of rain here in the inland northwest today. Want to check in now with meteorologist Thomas Patrick standing in the Outdoor Weather Center tonight. Thomas, a couple of things. My goodness, it is dark out there, and you can also kind of hear the wind, I think, in your microphone.
Yeah, it is quite windy out here as we're just getting these gusts really since last hour. Now this hour, they've increased just a little bit more. These are the sustained wind speeds that you see at 20 miles per hour, but now we're getting wind gusts close to 40 miles per hour already on the Palouse. 39 officially at the Pullman-Moscow Airport, 29 mile per hour wind gusts reported at the airport. And this is just the strength of the wind that we're going to experience probably through about 9 o'clock tonight, but wind advisories go through 11 o'clock in the evening hours. The strongest wind gusts could get up to 50 miles per hour, which would be strong enough to do some minor tree branch damage and certainly blow anything that might be loose in the front or backyards of your home. Rain also moving through the Palouse. In fact, that little batch of yellow and orange that you saw, that heavier downpour, probably accelerating some winds through the Palouse as of right now. We still yet are to see that next batch of rain in Spokane. When that happens, I'm expecting the winds to get even stronger than what I'm experiencing in the dry as of right now. This is just the first of several weather systems that'll be moving through, including for this upcoming weekend and most of next week as well. We'll have a day-by-day breakdown of when to expect some rain and perhaps a little bit of snow in the morning.
Sounds good, Thomas. Thank you very much. Still ahead tonight, a widow is shocked to learn that her husband's body was used in a pay-per-view autopsy. Tonight, we'll track the effort to get his remains back to his family. Plus, later on in the broadcast, hard to believe, but we are living, or we have been living, in the age of COVID for going on 2 years now. And with all the new protocols to prevent the spread of COVID, did it wipe out another virus? We'll verify.